If you guys are interested in an anime series that is full of action scenes with an interesting storyline, the Tokyo Revengers is your go-to anime. Tokyo Revengers is a series of anime written by Ken Wakui in Japan. Since March 2017, it has been released in Kodansha's weekly Shōnen magazine. Liden Films premiered an anime TV series in April 2021. Every gang of delinquents in the series has its part in making this anime and manga worth watching. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, you will get every gang in Tokyo Revengers explained. How did the gang start? Who are their members and what are their roles in the series? So stay with us throughout the video. Now let's get started, but before we do, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification icon so that you don't miss another video. So let's get it. The first gang that we'll start off with is none other than the Tokyo Manji Gang. The Tokyo Manji Gang, which is also known as Tomen, is the most popular gang in Tokyo Revengers. Tokyo Manji is a biker gang that was based on the idea of Keisuke Baji. When the Black Dragons were creating problems, Baji gave an idea to make their own gang in order to defeat them. Manjiro Sano, known as Mikey, is the president of Tomen, and Draken is the vice president. Keisuke Baji, Pachin, Kazutora, and Takashi Mitsuya are the other founding members of the Tokyo Manji Gang. Tomen has 5 divisions, and every division is comprised of about 20 members. Every division of Tomen has 2 people in charge, a captain and a vice captain. The captain of Tokyo Manji Gang's first division was Keisuke Baji, who is also Mikey's childhood friend. Mikey and Baji are trained by Mikey's grandfather and are both strong fighters. Baji can start fighting with any random person, but he's very protective and loyal toward his friends. The vice captain of the first division is Chifuyu, who is also a very good friend of Keisuke Baji. When Baji dies, Takemichi Hanagaki becomes captain of the first division. Takemichi and Chifuyu become very good friends, and they remain loyal to the Tokyo Manji Gang. The captain of the second division of Tomen is Takashi Mitsuya, who is also Mikey's friend. Takashi is the one who designed the uniforms for the Tokyo Manji Gang. Takashi Mitsuya is a very kind-hearted person and is very close to Draken. Draken and Mitsuya have similar tattoos, and that's one of the reasons why he is also called Twin Draken. The vice captain of the second division is Hakkai Shiba, who is the younger brother of Tiku Shiba. Tiku Shiba is the leader of the Black Dragons, and his brother Hakkai Shiba absolutely despises him. This tall boy with a scar on his lips cares for Takashi Mitsuya because Mitsuya has always helped him out. Hakkai is a very loyal member of the Tokyo Manji Gang. Captain of the Tokyo Manji's third division is Pachin, and his real name is Haruko Hayashida. Pachin is also one of Mikey's close friends. The vice captain of the third division of Tomen is Payan, and treats Pachin like his older brother. After Pachin's imprisonment, there was no captain in the third division for some time. After some time, Kazaki Teta takes the role of captain of the third division, which was all a part of his master plan to destroy the Tokyo Manji Gang from the inside out. The captain of Tomen's fourth division is Nuhaya Kuwatai, who is also known as Smiley, and his younger twin brother, Soya Kuwata, known as Angry, who is the vice captain of the fourth division. Finally, the captain of the fifth division of Tomen is Yasuhiro Muto. The motive of the 5th division is to spy on their gang members and to find out if someone is betraying them. The vice captain of Tomen's 5th division is Sanzu Haruchio. Yasuhiro Muto and Sanzu Haruchio were like brothers, but Sanzu was more loyal to his gang and Mikey. Yasuhiro Muto cheats and joins his previous gang, Tenjiko. Sanzu shows his loyalty to Tomen and kills his friend Yasuhiro. When Kazaki successfully merged Valhalla with Tomen, it became the 6th division of the Tokyo Manji Gang under the leadership of Hanma Shuji. But it didn't last for long and was demolished when Kazaki was thrown out. The next gang we're going to talk about is the Black Dragons. Black Dragons are the reason behind the existence of the Tokyo Manji Gang. The Black Dragons gave a very tough time to Mikey and his friends, and they became the reason why the founders of the Tokyo Manji Gang endured to become more powerful. The founder of the Black Dragons was Shinichiro Sano. Shinichiro is the older brother of Mikey. This gang progresses in generations, and with every new generation, their values change according to their leader. The leader of the first generation Tsurichino, was a weak fighter, but he valued honor and morals. The later generations turned to crime. The Black Dragons continued as the top delinquent gang for many generations. The leader of the 9th generation is Shion Madarame, and during the leadership of Shion Madarame, the Tokyo Manji Gang comes into existence. After Shion Madarame's defeat at the hands of Tomen, Taiju Shiba becomes the 10th generation leader of the Black Dragons. Taiju is the one to corrupt the Black Dragons fully and make them the most evil they've ever been. The Black Dragons are involved in many crimes and they have a lot of resources. When Tomen finally puts an end to the Black Dragons, Takamichi becomes their 11th generation leader. Next up is Valhalla. The Valhalla gang, also nicknamed the Headless Angel, was created by Shuji Hanma and Kazutora, and it was part of Kazaki Teta's plan to destroy the Tokyo Manji gang. Shuji and Kazutora gathered all the anti-Tomen people and previous members of Moebius on the instructions of Kazaki to make it a big, formidable gang. Mikey was Kazaki's target, and he tried to manipulate Mikey. He wants to merge Valhalla and the Tokyo Manji gang and take over the criminal underworld. For some time, Valhalla did merge with the Tokyo Manji gang, but eventually Kazaki was exposed and Tomen defeats Valhalla. Tenjiko is another gang in the series. Tenjiko is not just a biker gang, but it was a criminal organization in Yokohama. Izana Kuraka is the leader of the Tenjiko gang. Izana is a very strong fighter, and his gang can use any dirty tricks to win. Just like the Tokyo Manji gang's captains, the Tenjiko gang has 4 heavenly kings: Kakucho Hito, Ran Hatani, Kanji Mochizuki, and Shion Madarame. Yasuhiro Muto was also a member of Tenjiko, but he hides his identity to spy on Tomen. Next is Moebius. Nobutaka Osanai was the 8th generation president of Moebius, and Kazaki Teta was the head. Moebius was the first enemy of the Tokyo Manji gang, and in their first fight, Osanai was defeated by Mikey. Later, Kazaki planned to kill Draken, and with the help of Shuji Hanma, he again started a fight against Tomen. Kazaki, however, fails to kill Draken, and again Tomen reigns supreme. Now comes the Kanto Manji gang. The Kanto Manji gang is the strongest gang in the series, and Manjiro Sano is the president of it. 2 years after Tomen's disbandment, Mikey formed the Kanto Manji gang, including Haruchiyo Sanzu and Hajime Kokonoi. This gang has many members from Tenjiko and Tomen. Eventually, the Kanto Manji gang merges with Brahman and Rokuhara Tandai to become the most dangerous criminal organization, known as Bonten. Our third last gang is the Brahman Gang. Senju Kawaragi is the leader of the Brahman Gang, and it's the first gang of the Tokyo Revengers series to have a female leader. Brahman gained power when the Tokyo Manji gang was disbanded, and with Brahman, Rakio Tendai and the Kanto Manji gang also gained a lot of power. These 3 gangs were also called the 3 Deities. The goal of Brahman is to stop the Kanto Manji gang because they believe that they've deviated too far from the original Tokyo Manji gang's goals. Second last, we have Rokuhara Tandai, which is another gang in the series. Rokuhara Tandai is one of the 3 deities, and their leader is South Tyranno. The goal of South Tyranno was the destruction of Brahman and the Kanto Manji gang to take control of the entire city. Lastly, our final gang is Bonten. The 3 most powerful gangs, the Kanto Manji gang, Takora Tendai, and Brahman, merged to form Bonten. The leader of Bonten is Manjiro Sano, aka Mikey. Kakucho and Takeomi are the important members of Bonten. Bonten is the absolute most powerful criminal organization and is involved in the worst crimes in the series. But to learn more about these gangs, who ends up surviving and who ends up perishing in the line of battle, and the power dynamic between these organizations in the story, you'll have to tune into the anime next season or skip ahead and read the manga. Well, that's all from today's video. Let us know which of the gangs is your favorite in the series in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon so you're always up to date with the latest videos. Until next time, peace.